Hi, welcome back to Ask Bishop Zac. We have a really interesting question, I think one that we all deal with in life. So the question is from Nancy, and she asks, why do bad things happen to good people?
So it's a really, really good question. Bad things happening to good people. One, what are bad things? Who are good people? So I would like to think about good things. So bad things, good people. Good people as those who intend well, not only for themselves but for others. In other words, they care both about, certainly not just about themselves, but about others and the world. Good people. Compassionate, care about justice, have provided for others, and so on. So they are doing good things that seek the empowering of other people. Bad things happening to them, such as the death of a loved one in the family, the crash of a business that was the basis, the countless deaths of people, bad things, terrible things. A tsunami happens, a natural disaster comes, and their wealth is decimated, and yet this is the wealth that they used for supporting people. Now, or pain, cancer, a terrible terminal disease, or something happens to them. Now, these things that happen that are really terrible things, whether they are natural disasters, sicknesses, deaths, absolutely, all deaths are difficult, are terrible, are traumatic, but there are some that are, a terrible accident. These are things that happen to all people, good and bad. So really, to say, why would bad things happen to good people? It is as though good people live in a different world from the rest of society. But good people, bad people, and by bad people, we talk about people who are malicious, people who just are so selfish, greedy, don't care about themselves. They may be very wealthy, they don't care about the world, they plan sinister, bad people. But you see, both the good people and the bad people, we all live in the same world. When natural disasters happen, they happen to us. Malaria doesn't choose. Cancer doesn't choose. What are all these disasters? Deaths. Good families, wonderful. They lose children before. So I guess the question would be, why do evil things happen in the world? Why do terrible things happen in this world? And really we would then have to get into, to ask, because there are different kinds of evil things. There are evil things done by people, created by people. There are evil things that come as a result of a system of governance. So for example, when you have coups and genocides and all that is created. So a very, very close friend of mine, many close friends of mine have died in these terrible political upheavals. Very good people who sought the good for their countries. So the deeper question, therefore, is why do these things happen in the world? And that's a much larger question. And a lot of it is about human responsibility. There are certain things which, as humans together, if we don't take responsibility together to change them, yes, they will affect both the good and the bad. There are natural disasters that none of us has powers over. So we really need to begin to take responsibility for the things that we can change in the world that depend upon us. And remember that whether good or bad, if we don't act on these things, they will affect all of us together.
Wow, thank you very much. There's a lot to reflect.
No, it's a lot, and there's a lot. We can't say it too much, all of it, but I hope that gives an entry into.
It's a good start. Yeah. Thank you very much. Bye bye.